Good morning. Day 12 on the Tahoe Rim Trail. We are at the Mount Rose Summit. This is our big 20-mile day. We are heading to Brockway Summit. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, 5:55 in the morning. We just got dropped off by Uber. All right, we have already been to Galena Falls. We're gonna go ahead and go this way and take possibly the 0.6 connector trail. So cool to see the moon out still. We are on the old section of the Tahoe Rim Trail. We chose to do this portion because we already did 2.5 to Galena Falls on the new TRT. I'll put a link to that video up above and in the description. So this is our high elevation hike. We will be hitting around 10,000 feet. Maybe I will regret going this part of the trail. Looks like a open road. Not as pretty. And you still have the cars. So we shall see. Sun just peeked up behind us. Maybe I can get this in before the next hill. Why are we doing what we're doing? We are actually going counterclockwise today. We decided to slack pack this section just because of all the water and, because we can. And it's about 20 miles, so it's not an easy day. We are out to elevation and a distance, so we're doing this counterclockwise because it's easier, bottom line. If we were going clockwise, we'd be doing over 4,000 feet of elevation gain and 2,000 something descent. Counterclockwise, it's just opposite. So we're hoping to get the climb in early while the sun is low and not too hot, and then enjoy the downhill when it comes. We still have some decisions to make as to if we want to get back up on the new TRT. I'm not really liking this old TRT trail. It's a road walk right now. We're almost 2 miles in, and I hit the uphill, so more to come. All right, I got up that hill. So let's talk a little bit about water. So most people do a stash at Brockway Summit, and we had plans to do that and paid to do that, but with what we're doing, we're not going to need it. Oh, there's a spring. I'm trying to think, coming this way, around going counterclockwise from Mount Rose, it's about 8 miles in. There is a spring before you get to Mud Lake, if we can find it. It sounded kind of like it was hard to really get in there and get the water, but we'll see. Worst case, you can always go down to Great Lake. It takes you off trail, and it's just a hassle probably.
I want to do extra miles.
We are carrying water. I have my 3-liter bladder full. I brought my CNOC 2-liter, and I've got my Be-Free 0.6 liter and a Smart water bottle, 3/4 full. And I shouldn't need it all. I'm thinking 4 to 4.5 liters for the hike. We'll see. Terry, on the other hand, she drinks quite a bit more, and we may have to get water at this spring. So you have how much on you?
5.
5 liters.
Plus I have the Be-Free 1 liter
Yep.
borrowing from you.
Uh-huh.
And then I drank the whole
Water on the way up.
smart water bottle on the way up.
So you really have 6 liters?
Yeah.
Okay, so we might be good with the water carry. And some people may say that's stupid. You're carrying weight, but we're slack packing.
Yeah.
So it's a trade-off where your comfort level is. We have ran out of water while hiking on this Tahoe Rim Trail, but luckily we were within a mile or so of the next water source. So,
But it is scary to run out of water
yeah,
when it's 85
hot.
degrees out.
Right, it's in the 60s now, but the sun will be out and it's calling for mid-80s. So hopefully we'll have the hard stuff done, the climbs before then. A little long-winded, but I needed to explain what we're doing and why. All right. So Terry and I were just talking, a little confusing about Gray Lake. It's not really a lot of extra miles to go down there. You're gonna bypass a portion of the Tahoe Rim Trail to get down there, and then you have to climb back out. So, if anything, you might add a half a mile.
And I want to compliment Betty on her flexibility.
Oh,
She had it in her mind that she was going to do this trail
clockwise.
as a through hike.
Yep.
And I requested that we consider slacking it when we can.
Yeah, it's
And
still.
she agreed, and my body appreciates it, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's still considered a through hike because we are going and finishing, but it's not the true normal through hike. That's all. So yeah, we're being
Blaze
Platinum
was
Blaze version of a through hike on the Tahoe Rim Trail. Our bodies will thank us. Got a little reflection in the water down there. I picked the old TRT because there's a little shorter in this section, and we already saw Galena Falls, so this was our chance here to connect back up. You okay with that?
Yep.
I'm hoping there's some fantastic views on this portion because it is a little longer than the other. All right, Sitting Rock's having second thoughts. I just got my cheat sheet out. It's 2.4 on this loop, and it's 1.4 where it connects back to it. So I think the views are going to be worth it, though. She may yell at me later. We'll see. And I think it adds 0.7 onto our hike. So
Which is 3/4 of a mile.
So instead of doing 19.2, we'll be doing 19.9. 20 miles. I always said 20 miles today. I hope it's worth it. It's already prettier. Look at this. We got some woods around us. You're not yelling at me, right?
No.
A lot prettier? Yes?
Yes.
Good. Definitely more scenic on the new. These are still blooming. Yeah, definitely worth coming off the old TRT. That's above us. It is so pretty through here. Well, that's odd. Haven't seen that. right, we made it up to 10,133 feet. We may go just a little bit more, but what kind of a morning was it?
So far, so good.
Yeah, that climb wasn't too crazy.
Oh,
No. So Terry thanked me, right?
I wouldn't go that far.
Come on, it was a good trail.
It's a nice trail.
Yeah. In a little bit, I'd be fine for a while. Feeling great. I feel good. Yeah, over 10,000 feet. Terry and I did not take any Diamox for this trip. We had a really good acclimation plan. We eased into things. So I think things worked out well. I just love how far you can see. A little patch of snow over there. Trail junction, Brockway Trailhead 15, that's where we're heading. Looks like we got 4/10 of a mile climb. We gotta get up this and then we'll be at the top. Gotta be breathing hard. Still a little ways to go. This is the top. I gotta check the elevation. Look at the view. Got a view on the other side. We made it to 10,315 feet. How are you feeling?
So far, okay.
Oh, she's got that worried sound in her voice. What do you mean, so far okay?
My feet are bothering me a little bit, but I'll be fine.
Do we need to do anything?
No.
All right, so we have about 15 miles, maybe 14 and a half to go. And it should be mostly downhill, at least we'll be descending.
There'll be some undulating, though.
Yeah,
As
Pollyanna.
Pollyanna would say.
Yeah, so Clover and Pollyanna, we miss you. Beautiful views up here today. And we actually had a really nice day to do this, so miss ya. Finally got to the highest point on the trail. What a beautiful day. We are heading down now. Can still see some snow. The plan for the next couple of days is to take our zero after today, which is a 20 miler, and then hike into Watson Lake, which is 13 and a half miles. Stay overnight at the campground there, and then hike to our car, which we will have at Brockway Summit, and then drive to Incline Village, where we will stay for one night, and I think we have another zero after that. Then we will do our last bit of hiking, Mount Rose down to Spooner, and that will be one overnight. backpacking. And then we'll be done. Just got some M&Ms. We've been going for about 3 hours. And we have like 13.4 left to do. We can do this. I gotta capture these views while I can. If you are planning on doing any slack packing, it does take a little coordination and you will spend a little bit more money. Terry and I work well together. I'm doing the trail stuff, trying to figure out where to go and where the water sources are and that kind of stuff, and the miles. And she does the most of the logistics, especially any place we're staying. So it works out well. We did utilize a Uber this morning. That went really well. We've got another one scheduled for Wednesday. Today's Monday. So that's worked out nice. And having a rental car is very nice because then you only have to set up one shuttle for any section. So keep that in mind. It's a nice view. Yeah. 3/4 mile, there should be a spring. I need to adjust my boots a little. My left foot is starting to hurt. I got stuff with me. See a little red on the top of my foot, but that's not where it's hurting. Somewhere in here. So I think I'll just put a couple of things on and try to loosen my boots a little. Alright, let's see if that works. I do wear Injinji socks under my regular Darn Toughs. Terry went on ahead. I'll meet her at the spring. That's probably 6/10 or so. But yeah, my foot feels better. My shoe. So when you feel problems with your feet or whatever, it's best to go ahead and take care of it right away before it gets worse. I always have to remember to do that. So I'm glad I took my own advice. Yeah, it feels better. SR just scared me. She found, what do you expect? A sitting rock, a lounging rock. Check it out.
Look at this, I got a view of the lake.
Perfect. All right, where Terry found her lounging rock was a good place to stop. Because had she gone further, I don't think we would get to the reliable spring. I think it's down here. Just come down over that log. And look what we have. Water. Check it out. Even a funnel for filling good. All right, Terry went through 2 liters. I went through 1 liter. We got 11 miles left to go, a little over. She's gonna go through definitely 2 liters, probably 3, maybe a little more. We are going downhill, so that helps. That's what you gotta do for water. Definitely a good thing Terry stopped here because that way is the wrong way. And they try to help you here by putting some little sticks across. That goes down to the water. We're gonna go this way. It's starting to get hot. Sun's out. We were lucky that spring was running, so now we don't have to go down to Gray Lake. We are gonna stay on the TRT. We have 11.2 to go, and we'll probably stop in about a mile or so just to have lunch. Alright, if you have to go to Gray Lake, you would end up taking this down Mud Lake as we climb. These are always tricky to walk on. Rocks move under your feet a little.
That's quite the view.
I know. This might be the best view of the lake you can get. This is my lunch view. Not bad. Another advantage of slack packing. You can eat sandwiches like this. It is 11:30. We just finished lunch. We are halfway done, pretty much, with our day. That's where the other end of Gray Lake comes out. This section is very exposed. The sun beating down on you. We've dropped down quite a bit in elevation. We just left the Mount Rose wilderness area and we have 7.4 to go. It is 12:41 on the right side of the trail. The California-Nevada border is just a quarter mile up ahead. If we had been backpacking, that is where we probably would have camped. Would have been a dry camp, so we would have had whatever water we had, and then we would have had to have hiked. We didn't know for sure about that spring, so chances are we might have gone down to Gray Lake. I'm not sure what we would have done. California straight ahead. State line. We just came out of Nevada. It's about 2:15 in the afternoon. I've heard rumbles of thunder again. I'll show you the clouds. It's rumbling in the background. Might actually feel good to have some rain. Uh-oh. It's getting closer. Nice little campsite up here. View of the lake. As clouds are getting closer, thunder sounds closer too. We have 3.2 left. It's 2:40. It is 3 o'clock. We have 2.5 miles. We should get there by 4:15, earlier than I expected. We are counting down the miles. 2 to go. Thought the rain was gonna hold off. 1.25. It's official. 1 mile. My feet are hurting. Mostly the big toe on my right foot and just that bunion that I have on the left. It is 3:55. So let's just say 4 o'clock back at the car. Very busy road. Holy cow. Well, it's tough. Alright, our feet are barking and through his legs. So we'll give her a day to recover. I just had some spaghetti at Rosie's Diner, and I just got me some ice cream for dessert. Terry went back to the room. Thought I'd check out the beach. Day 12 is in the books. 19.6 miles on beat. Just had my ice cream. Went down here by the beach for a little bit. It is time to call it a night. I know Terry is worn out. She may be sleeping by the time I get back there. I'm tired. My feet hurt. My legs hurt a little. It was a good day though. Good night.